Corsair One i300 Review. The Corsair One i300 is a stunningly designed mini gaming PC, packing some of the best components money can buy. Unsurprisingly, it comes with a large price tag and certain specs may be excessive for the average gamer. One of the primary motivations for why the Corsair One i300 carries such a hefty price tag is its design. It is remarkably diminutive, measuring 200 by 176 by 380 mm, smaller even than the Xbox Series X's 151 by 151 by 301 mm. This makes it perfect for an unobtrusive display in your living area and, with RGB lighting regulated by Corsair's iQ software, provides an attractive lavender metal finish. Although you may choose to put it on a desk in an office or studio, the reduced size constitutes numerous advantages. By freelancing a bigger area on the desk, you can work more comfortably. In addition, it is simple to set up and install and even move around if desired. From one point of view, it does not have the same level of portability as a laptop but is significantly more convenient than a regular desktop PC. The magnitude of the Corsair One i300 is remarkable, particularly its immense strength. We'll jump into that shortly, but in general, this is one of the most capable gaming PCs that you can purchase these days, and at the same time one of the tiniest. Hence, though the Corsair One i300 is about equal size as the Xbox Series X, it is likewise much more potent. Undeniably, it also costs just about tenfold more. The Corsair One i300 is small yet strong, with subtle RGB lighting and a brushed metal design that makes it perfectly suitable to be placed on the desk of an office or studio even by non-gamers. You can use Corsair's iQ software to customize RGB lighting on this device. Additionally, you can also sync up other Corsair peripherals to create unified lighting effects. The power button is located at the top of the front of the chassis, and there are further ports and buttons kept as simple as possible for keeping with the overall design. These include an audio jack, 2 USB 3.1 Type-A ports, and one USB 3.2 Type-C port. At the back, you have 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports, 6 USB Type-A ports, 7.1 audio, a 2.5G Ethernet port, 3 DisplayPort inputs and an HDMI port, a suitable range of ports for your needs. Additionally, you can affix 2 incorporated wireless antennae, permitting you to avail yourself of Wi-Fi 6E. You will require a relatively uncommon Wi-Fi 6E compatible router. If you have one, then you can anticipate getting wireless speeds that could compete with Ethernet in a few scenarios. Players will still get the most out of a wired connection, though it amplifies the Corsair One i300's functionality, and we are gratified to observe the most advanced Wi-Fi technology included. Opening up the Corsair One i300 to access components, just as you would from a desktop PC, can be quite difficult due to stiff buttons. It's a process you'll have to become familiar with if using this model is like previous Corsair One models. There is a single large fan in the top of the case. When you open the case, be sure to disengage the fan and remove the outside panels. This shows intricate engineering that enables powerful components to fit a small frame. Unfortunately, it can also make troubleshooting difficult, and limit future potential upgrades. This Corsair One i300 has a high price tag and limited upgradability. It is not ideal for tech-savvy users who are true upgrades. However, the powerful parts inside should provide enough processing power to help you stay away from looking to upgrade in a while. We weren't exaggerating when we said the Corsair One i300 was loaded with the latest hardware. With its 12th Gen Intel Core i9-12900K CPU, this 16-core and 24-thread powerhouse have a maximum turbo frequency of 5.2 GHz. Not only is it an incredible processor, but it's also unlocked for overclocking potential. The Corsair One i300 comes packed with the NVIDIA RTX 3080 Ti, one of the current most powerful GPUs and hard to find due to a combination of worldwide chip shortage and heavy demand. Though it's not as robust as the RTX 3090, it's still more than capable to handle any modern game set at 4K. Plus, what is included surpasses that of the RTX 3090 in terms of GDDR6X memory. Ray tracing technology and DLSS are also accessible within this model, so you can experience top gaming performance. We must also note that non-gamers might be intrigued by the Corsair One i300. Not just does the high-level CPU and GPU confirm this PC can tackle challenging undertakings such as video editing and 3D modeling, but it's the 64GB of DDR5 RAM that will allure people looking for a workstation PC for thorough labor. To be candid, 64GB of DDR5 RAM is too much for gaming, so if you're simply using the Corsair One i300 for gaming, then this RAM will not be put to good use. For gamers who sometimes stream their game, the 64GB of DDR5 may be useful, but generally speaking, it is not a necessity.